Hey guys, R-Tune back here. I know it's been a while for putting up a video. I'm working on a 2011 to 2017 Honda Odyssey, and I'm taking out the steering rack. This one's pretty beat up for being a 2016 with 85,000 miles. Just to kind of like a rough view of what you have to take apart. You have to take off the link kit, make sure you take off the tire, remove the tie rod ends. What I did is I centered the steering wheel before I messed with it. This is how I center the steering wheel. And then down here you have to take off the plastic cover that goes right here. Then you take off this cover that covers the steering column right there. And then from here, this holds the steering column to the rack. There's a 10mm bolt that goes on the other end of it, which is this one right here. What I did is the nuts, when I took them off the tie rod ends, I just loosened it enough to where I can leave it on there for when I put it before I take it to the alignment shop. On here, the line right here is the feed line, so just make sure you take that one off. There's a couple 10mm clamps that hold on the hose. It's a plastic rubber hose. And there's also right here another hose, which is a pressure hose that comes from the power steering pump. Okay, so out of here, I loosened up the link kit right here. Right here you have to remove some of the subframe, which is the 17mm bolt that goes here that holds this bracket. This is 117 that goes right here, and then there's a 17 that goes right here, and it loosens up this part, which the bracket goes like this. It goes like this, so it holds on right there. There's also right there, this line right here, that one's a pressure hose. This one right here on the pad is the feed hose. It has those ugly clamps, the ones that are just like those 10mm bolts. I'm gonna switch them out with some good ones. On here, down here by the exhaust, there's four 14mm bolts that hold up, which is that mount right there, the bracket. And if you see, there's some room right there for you to wiggle out the rack and pinion out. Also in the front of the rack, the cross member, the subframe, excuse me, there's also this 17 you gotta loosen up a little bit, and I loosen up these 17s. But that's pretty much it. All the stuff you gotta remove just to get that rack and pinion. If you need any more help on the rack and pinion on this one, or if you're stuck, just go ahead and message me on my YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye.